Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about Firestone's new hire orientation. I do have my dog with me. His name is Barry. Alright, so to get started, I can't really go day to day because I don't remember it anymore. I went there probably about a month ago. You go there for a week. It's going to be, I'm pretty sure it's only 5 days. And all new hires go. Every new hire goes. It doesn't matter. It includes the people who've actually left Firestone and have come back. They have to go to new hire orientation. Because I saw, I think a B-Tech or an A-Tech that was there, and they were at Firestone before, and they came back, so they also had to go. And it doesn't matter if you're a maintenance tech, C-Tech, B-Tech, A-Tech, doesn't matter. Any person who just got hired by Firestone has to go. And technically you're supposed to go within your first 30 days, which would make so much more sense to go your first 30 days, but I'll get more onto that in the end. The purpose of new hire orientation is to teach you the Firestone way. So, I mean, not the Firestone way, the Bridgestone way. So it's to teach you the Bridgestone way. And the Bridgestone way is a whole lot of crap, but it's the way they want you to do things, the way they want you to torque wheels, the way they want you to do an oil change. It's the way they want you to do things. It's the way Bridgestone wants you to perform these tasks, and that is the Bridgestone way. So what they're going to teach you there is they're going to teach you how to do courtesy checks. You're going to go into courtesy checks pretty thoroughly, same with CVIs. You're actually going to go down and you are probably going to take a look at the instructor's car or one of your rental cars. You also get a rental car to go, and they book a hotel, so you don't have to pay for any of that. The only thing you're going to have to do is make sure you have money to spend on dinner. They give you a $20 limit, so you can go and spend $20 a day. That includes the tip, $20 a day, and they pay you back. As soon as you get back to your shop, you get the money back. As long as you don't go over, I think it's $120, you get the money back straight out of the drawer. But if you go over $120, I think it gets added to your next check. I think that's what they told me. But yeah, you get $20 a day for food. So back to courtesy checks and CVIs, you're probably going to go to either your rental car or the instructor's car and do a courtesy check on it and do a CVI, and he's going to show you how to properly, along with somebody helping him out, something along those lines. You're also going to learn how to do an oil change. So basically I'm pretty sure you should probably get Neil. His name is probably going to be Neil. He is the instructor for a lot of the classes down here, and he travels a lot. He goes to different states. So you might have Neil, you might have someone else. I know Neil and Tim. Those are the two that I know. Neil and Tim. Those were the people that were the instructors at our class. And there's more classes along with the new hire orientation. I haven't gone to those classes yet. I know there's break 1, break 2, there's an alignment class. I'm pretty sure there's a steering and suspension class. If I'm wrong, please correct me, but I'm pretty sure there is break 1, there is break 2, and there is an alignment class. And I plan on going to the break 1 class pretty soon, so I'll do another video on that. But he's going to basically teach you, he's going to walk through a whole oil change done to his car, basically, but without draining the oil. He's going to show you, like, this is where the oil drain plug normally is. This is where the filter can probably be located. And he's going to go over the whole thing like that. He's also going to teach you how to do flat repairs. There's going to be basically Okay, so I'm going to go over these 4 items because they're all kind of interconnect. So he's going to teach you how to do flat repairs, he's going to teach you how to balance wheels, he's going to teach you how to do TPMS resets, I mean not resets, testing. He's also going to teach you how to torque properly, and how to dismount and mount a wheel, a tire onto a wheel. So you're gonna go, and there's gonna be like 5 stations. Sorry, there was 5 items, not 4. There's gonna be 5 stations. Each station is gonna be a flat repair. There's gonna be a station for balancing. There's gonna be a station for torquing properly. There's gonna be a station for dismounting and mounting tires. And then he's gonna have you go out to your rental car and do a TPMS test on all 4 of your wheels. And a TPMS test is just going around to each wheel and testing it, and it just shows you everything on the little computer. But yeah, it's going to be in stations. So you go and you do flat repairs, and then you do some balancing, and then your group has to go and write down the millihertz or megahertz, the battery level, the temperature, and the PSI that sensor is reading in your tire from each tire, so all 4. And if your vehicle has a spare, he's probably going to make you do the spare. And then shows you how to torque stuff properly, and how to take off tires off of wheels and put them back onto wheels. That's always fun. Teach you how to use the tire machine. There's one with the duck end, and then there's one with the lizard tongue. It's very confusing. Don't mind the sayings. The one just has like a bar with like a little hook, and it just kind of goes down in and pulls the tire up for you. It's very confusing if you haven't done it. But that's a whole different video. If you want to know more about that, let me know in the comments section, and I can try to teach you the best of my knowledge, or even bring the camera into work and show you. So you're also going to be taught VST versus CST. So VST is vehicle service team, and CST is customer service team. So the CST is everybody up front, including your service writers, service manager, tire manager, store manager. They're all CSTs. The VSTs are the techs in the back: maintenance tech, C tech, B tech, A tech, your lead tech. All the techs in the back are part of the VST. And basically he's going to teach you or he's going to tell you that this is the role that the VSTs play. So if the CSTs try to tell you that this is your role and it's actually their role, you can tell them, no, that's your role. Like, I do not do that, that's you. Because a lot of Firestones, CSTs will have VSTs do a lot more than they should, and they're just trying to fix that, I guess. I'm not saying it happens at my shop. It probably happens other places though, and I completely understand where they're coming from. VSTs do their own work just as much as CSTs need to do their own work. And he says how they all have to communicate together in order to sell a product or do a service the right way. He's going to teach you all about VST and CST and your roles within Firestone. He's also going to tell you that tools are going to be provided by Firestone. And the tools that are supposed to be provided that get stolen, that's exactly what usually happens to them. They all get stolen. Someone will grab it, and one of the past workers will have it in their toolbox somewhere else. Yep. So the tools that are supposed to be provided are an impact gun, a torque wrench. A torque wrench is going to be, those aren't stolen, and even if they are going to get, you're going to get one no matter what. I had a hair in my mouth, freaking hairy, man. But you're going to have one no matter what. They're always going to provide you with a torque wrench because they don't expect you to go out and buy this $250, $300 torque wrench. That's insane. That'd be pretty insane for them to be like, all right, maintenance tech, go out there and buy that $250, $300 torque wrench off the Snap-on truck, because that's exactly what you'd have to do. You'd have to go into the Snap-on truck and get it. But yeah, they provide that. They also provide flip socket. They're supposed to provide a flip socket, a 21 and a 19. And I did hear Mike at my shop say that he was able to get the 22 and the 17, because you're going to have a 22 for GMCs and like the Sierras and the Terrains and some of the Chevys. You'll have to have a 22 millimeter, and then a 17 for like Mini Coopers, some Mercedes, and I think some Volkswagens. Don't quote me on that. And then they're also supposed to provide you with a torque stick, which is something that they will provide you with. And if not, someone at your shop is going to have to share with you, because that's something you need for your impact gun. It basically torques the lug nuts instead, because when you go into like a forward gear for the impact gun, it torques it down way past than what it should be. Torque stick is basically going to limit the amount of torque you're allowed to put on that lug nut to 50, I think it's 50 foot-pounds, maybe 55. 50 or 55 foot-pounds with that torque stick, and that's what it's rated to, and it's never going to go past 50 or 55. I mean, it will if you go high speed and then just hammer it on there, but, and then you're also supposed to be provided with gloves. That was something I didn't know. I didn't know that they were actually supposed to provide you with gloves, and you didn't have to go out and buy your own. To buy yours, she's gonna scratch the door and be annoying because mom's outside. But yeah, they're supposed to provide you with gloves, and then hey, come here. And then they're also supposed to provide you with a wrench set. 10 millimeter to something else. They all get stolen, so just buy your own. These tools provided aren't actually provided. They're all stolen. You'll probably have to end up buying your own anyway. It's better to have your own, because if you move shops, it's okay. And they're also supposed to provide you with business cards, and so business cards with your name on it, saying Firestone and all that kind of fun stuff. You just leave them in people's cars so they know who worked on their car, and they can bring it back and say, hey, I want this person to work on my car. And then you have customers that come to that Firestone for you, and then you're able to get more flag hours. And he's also going to do mock-ups. So mock-ups are a big thing that he's going to show you how to do, and that's probably going to be more towards the end. And it's going to be mock-ups of like, and I'm talking like displays, or how can I explain this? I'm pretty sure there's a word for it, but mock-ups. That's what they call them there. That's what I'm going to call them, mock-ups. So you do a transmission service on a cooler. It has like a transmission type of thing in there, and it's all a machine. He just shows you how to hook up the hoses from the machine onto the transmission, and then suck out the transmission fluid and put new transmission fluid in. That's what he teaches you how to do. He's also going to teach you how to do a coolant flush on a car. Well, teach you, he's not actually going to do it. He's just going to show you where to put the hoses and how to turn on the machine and do everything with the machine. He's also going to teach you how to do a differential fluid exchange, and that's basically an oil change on a differential. That's what you do, and there's already a fill port for the differential. And then also injector cleaning, or fuel cleaner, fuel system cleaner, fuel system service, something like that. He's going to teach you how to do that. That's like a 30-minute process. He's not going to take 30 minutes. He's going to take 5 minutes to put a little bit of drops in there and show you how what it's supposed to look like. And then you're basically going to leave. It's going to be a half day, the first day you get there, and half day the last day you get there. And it's from, I believe, 7 in the morning until 4. I believe it's 4, 7 to 4. Don't quote me on that either. Might be 6 to 4. 7 to 4, 6 to 4, or 6 to 5 or 7 to 5. One of those couple times. It's early in the morning until kind of later at night. Then you can do whatever you want. After that, you can go eat, go look around town, do whatever you want to do. That's pretty much it with new tire orientation for Firestone. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments below. I try to answer everybody's question. And if you enjoyed the video, leave it a like. And if you enjoy the content on the channel, if you want to know more about Firestone or cars in general, just subscribe. Thank you guys, and peace.